So, welcome to day 2 of multiplication. Yesterday we talked about multiplying with the area model, and you'll see that again today on today's worksheet. But more than that, we're going to be talking about the standard algorithm. All an algorithm is a series of steps you take to get an answer. And this is the way that your parents learned how to do it, your grandparents learned how to do it. So if you have the number 45 and you're timesing it by 25, then you multiply the bottom number and the ones by both numbers on the top. So I'm going to work that out right here. 45 times 5. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2, 1, 2 is 22. All right. And just like we did it here, you would write it just like that. All right. Sometimes it's easier to take that 2 off and think of it as 5 times 45, because that's exactly what you're multiplying. Then you're going to look at the next number, the 2. So let's say 45 times 2. 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. And it's the same concept, except we have to remember that this 2 is not worth 2. What place value is it in? It's worth 20. So that makes this actually 900. So if we were going to do it here, I'm just going to cover this 5 up. You would say 2 times 5 is 10, but instead of starting it all the way over here, you're going to put it here. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times, carry the 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Right? And here, since this is actually 20 and it's worth 900, some people call it a space saver. Some people call it a washing machine. Does that look like a front-loading washing machine? I think it does. All right, so now that we have both numbers taken care of, we just add. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 2 is 11. So my answer is 1,125. And if you look, it is 225 and 900 added together, and that would, so it is 20 times 45 and 5 times 45. These are both partial products. This is the final product, or the actual product. All a product is an answer to a multiplication multiplication problem. These are both partial products, and that is the product of the answer. Okay, I'm going to do one more. And this time I'm going to show you how to use a multiplication grid. You were supposed to learn your multiplication facts in 3rd grade. I know some of you are still struggling with them. And if you do not know your multiplication facts, it is nearly impossible to get a multiplication problem correct. All right, this is a multiplication grid. All right, so we're going to take our first number, the 3, and we're going to multiply 3 times 7. If you don't already know what 3 times 7 is, I'm going to put a multiplication grid on as a form. And you go to the 3 and you go over to the 7. 3 times 7 is 21. So you put the 1 down and carry the 2. Then you do 3 times 9. I'm going to carry it all the way through. So you go to the 3, you go all the way over to the 9. 3 times 9 is 27. 27 plus the 2, so 27, 28, 29. Put the 9 down, carry the 2. 3 times 1, again. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 2, so 4, 5. And we're done with the 3. Okay, then you go in and you put in your washing machine. It washes out where you carried. All right. One of the biggest mistakes I see is people adding a carry when they where you've regrouped on the wrong time. All right. So if you wash them out, they're gone, and we can go from the beginning. So now I'm going to do 2 times 7. So you go to the 2, you go over to the 7, you get 14. Write down the 4, carry the 1. Okay, so we've done that one. Now we're going to do the 2 times 9. 2 times 9. Again, I'm just doing this. I know a lot of you probably know what 2 times 9 is. 2, go over to the 9, 18, plus the 1 where we've regrouped, 19, carry the 1. Now we're doing the 2 times the 1. Again, I'm hoping you all know that 2 times 1 is 2, plus the 1 that you carried is 3. There's no other numbers, so now we can add. 1 plus 0 is 1. 9 plus 4 is 13. Now on this, I'm going to say 9 and 1 is 10, plus 5 is 15. 3 plus 1 is 4. Now, if you look, I have kept everything nice, neat, in a row, lined up. Another mistake I see is people not having these lined up, and they add the wrong numbers together. Or they'll not have a space saver in, and they'll add the 4 and the 1. All right? Keep it lined up, keep it neat, keep it precise. All right, so in this one, your answer is 4,531. So that is how to do the standard algorithm, and that is how to use a multiplication grid. Now, anyone at home will need to attach copies of their work to their form. I will have a sheet especially for you to attach your work. What you do is you rip out, well, you don't have to rip it out, take your paper, you will hold it up in front of the camera on your Chromebook, and you'll hit attach a picture, and you'll be able to take a picture of your work. This particular topic and next week's topic, there are certain topics that is too easy to just punch them in on a calculator. I need to see that you're actually physically doing the work. If you're doing the work, I realize it takes a little bit longer, so I'm going to allow for that. So you need to make sure that you are doing the work and attaching physical copies where I tell you to put them for you to get credit. Right? In class, you're going to be showing the teachers. At home, you're going to be attaching it. If I don't see the evidence of you doing the work, then you will not get credit for it. Thank you.